Ontario's mining sector is a global leader, and Agnico Eagle is proud to be at its heart. As Canada's largest gold producer, we operate world-class mines like Detour Lake and Macassa, creating thousands of jobs and driving billions in economic activity. But our impact goes beyond production. We foster a culture of the heart and partnering with Indigenous groups to build lasting relationships and shared prosperity. We're sure we're remain.
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Esterbrooks here, along with Jack Lockhart, here to call our second championship game of the day in the Northern Ontario Curling Championships. This time it's the men's final. John Epping taking on Sandy MacEwan. MacEwan overcame Trevor Bono in an epic semifinal and went to an extra end this afternoon, and we are away. Jack Epping is ranked 8th in the world, obviously as elite as you get, and he hasn't lost this week. He's only played 4 games because of the success of getting to the final, and MacEwan's played 8 games.
Actually, Epping's team is not is a young team, but they're also very experienced. And you think of the fact that Epping's been to 4 Briars, and Jacob Tanner has been to 2. His brother Tanner has been to 3, and Ian has been to 1. So they've had 10 Briar experiences. And when you think of Epping, he was winner in 4 Grand Slams, and which is extremely great. And as I said, competed in 4 Briars. So there are no slouches on that team.
We are now into the 3rd rock, I believe, of the fourth rock, of the first end, thrown by the lead for the Epping team, who is Ian McMillan. 3 rocks in front. Epping is asking for a draw round behind 2 blue rocks, and it's there.
No, Ian is from Dryden, and so with the Horgans from Sudbury, there's your 3 Northern Ontario people on this team.
Yeah, the one import is the Skip.
Yeah, the one, and of course Epping's from Toronto.
And the defending champ.
That's right.
Now the MacEwan rink from the Sudbury area. MacEwan throws last, but he sweeps as well. Dustin Montpellier is in the house right now, and he's the vice, but he holds the broom.
Right.
2 pretty good-looking shots there, back to back.
Yep. Yeah, I expect to see lots of rocks in play with these guys.
Epping has hammer, so he's going to ask one of the Horgan boys to run that off. That would be Tanner. Funny because Tanner used to play skip, and his brother was the vice.
Yeah, well, Tanner's 2 years older. Tanner's 27. Jacob's 25.
And of course, their sisters were pretty accomplished curlers.
That's
One is
right.
kind of semi-retired now, and the other one is still pretty active.
Very, very active. Playing on probably the best women's team in the world at home.
Who are right now playing a big Grand Slam event. I don't know if they're in the final or not. I've been busy here all day.
Yeah, they've had quite a bad. Jacobs and Holman haven't had the best Grand Slam this week.
Maybe they're distracted.
Well, it's good to get it over with because they're going to be in Italy in a very, very short period of time playing for the Olympics.
Luke, we met with shot sliding into the house, right on top of the other blue stone. Just a little bit undercover, not much. And Epping will run the front again. Maybe hoping for a run back of sorts from Tanner Horgan. Horgan was a fifth 1 year, Tanner that is, on the Jacobs team, if I recall, a number of years ago. And did get to play a little bit. Just kisses the front blue one, but just split them up.
Quite an accomplished curling family.
Oh, I know. Sudbury's first curling family, you know. The first family of curling in Sudbury. And actually, they've curled here many, many times. Summerspiels, they've been here. Obviously, competitive events, they've been here. So they should be pretty familiar with this ice, although they do make the ice a little bit different for provincial.
Yeah. That's one thing. I haven't heard any negative complaints about the ice here. It's all very, very positive. Outstanding ice, nice curl to it.
5 of the six sheets, being in use. There's a little spectator area where sheet A was and will be.
Mm-hmm.
First stone for Montpellier coming down.
Our junior team sure gave these guys a good run.
Oh, it was a heck of a game, right to the end.
What a game. Playing four 17-year-olds in that game and playing guys that have been to 10 bars in the game tonight. That's the beauty of this game. Any age can play it, and any combination can play it, which is beautiful.
3 rocks in the house right now for MacEwan. Epping asking the younger of the Horgan boys.
Jacob.
Jacob's 25, looks 17. Get them all? No, we got 2 of them. Well, the thing is they can throw big weight at it, and they did. Shot still belonging to MacEwan, asking Montpellier to come around the guard to your viewing left.
I expect we'll probably see a few blank ends. We didn't have one in that game. We just did.
No,
not one.
So he's not coming around. I'm assuming he's going to play with a tap on the. He does not have last rock in this thing. Does MacEwan? Spy. Oh, it's a delicate hit. Lovely shot.
Actually looked like he had a little rub on that top guard too, coming around. That's how close he was.
Great touch shot.
Yeah.
And despite almost hitting, or you should say rubbing the guard, it's still not buried, even though he went around it so close.
Yeah.
So now another chance here for Jake Horgan to maybe get a double. Well, that's not double weight, it's just throwing basically a delicate control kind of takeout, if that at most. He will get a roll, though.
He's trying for his roll.
I'm sure MacEwan will be playing for the force now with 3 rocks to go.
Yep. What do you think of the last game we had?
4 rocks to go, sorry.
They ended up stealing the first inning. The team.
Against Bono.
Yeah. With the women, I think, they...
Right.
Yeah.
Sandy MacEwan coming down, trying to make the hit on the Epping stone. Again, pretty quiet weight, control weight. Hoping for maybe a little bit of a bounce inside, and he gets it. Lovely shot again. Touch.
Shot.
It's all about touch. Neither one of those stones is totally open.
He's got a lot of supporters here tonight. You have to look out there and talk to some of the people. A lot of people from Sudbury are here.
Now, when you say he has a lot of support, MacEwan or the 2 guys from Sudbury that are playing on the other rink?
That's
So
right.
Sudbury is well represented tonight.
That's right. You got
So I think you just want to be just behind our red frozen. So, yeah. Okay, here more. Here more.
John Epping taking plenty of ice on this shot. Currently the number 8 ranked curler in the world, not just in the country, but in the world. Is he playing a freeze? Get off that shot. Well, it's way out. It did not curl at all for him.
It stayed out.
He had a look of consternation on his face as that rock went down the ice.
Never started to curl until the last 2 feet.
So now, some options here for MacEwan. He sits 2 already. He can come around that long guard, and that's what they're going to do. So a little bit of tenseness, I guess, is what we're looking for John Epping in end number 1 already, facing what could be 3. The MacEwan rink goes into this, I don't want to say they're totally relaxed, but they're not the favorites, so they don't have to worry about holding that end up. On the other hand, they have a chance to go to the Briar, so there's a bit of pressure there too. Not laying any brooms on this right now or any brushes. Still have to curl quite a bit, unless he was looking for putting one just to block out the 4-foot maybe. Well, I think that maybe was the call.
He's going to come the other way. But it's a strange thing. Epping has played half the number of games.
Right.
And some people say, well, he's rested, well rested. Well rested is not always the best.
There's a long gap between his last round robin game
Yeah.
and this game.
Yeah, and whereas the other guy has played three big games in that space.
No, I believe, it's been probably 48 hours since Epping has set to play a game.
Yeah.
Final rock of the opening end for John Epping. Probably trying to rub off a stone and slide toward the middle. I mean, you want to hold the opponent in the first end. They didn't play this end conservatively either.
He's going to give up on it.
It's not curling for him.
He's giving up on it.
Yep.
Two.
Wow.
Yeah, steal of two.
Steal of two in the first end for the MacEwan foursome out of Sudbury, and John Epping finds himself in an early hole. We'll be back with more from the Granite Club in North Bay right after this.
Brett, come on, man. I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know, guys. I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait. Do you smell that?
There's just something about this place. There's a beauty that you really have to experience for yourself. It's a perfect place to escape, all while staying connected. From one season to the next, you'll find exactly what you're looking for here. This is North Bay, and you should be here.
Come on into Montana's, where there's a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store and slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Esterbrooks here with Jack Lockhart at North Bay's Granite Club. The men's final gets off to a, well, let's just say surprising start. Not a conservative first end. John Epping, the favorite coming in to the men's final, coming into this whole event, is already down 2 after the first end, as he failed with his last rock, kind of a delicate takeout. And Sandy MacEwan's team steals 2. Jack?
He missed both shots. Epping missed both shots.
We're here, of course, representing the Curling Stadium Curling Zone, broadcasting this for you on the internet, streaming from the Granite Club. And as we move into end number 2, some interesting moments already. And a well-executed come-around. 2 fantastic shots by the lead thrower, the MacEwan foursome. Lee Toner, veteran player from Sudbury, who's a coach, a player, has a daughter that's a competitive curler in the junior ranks. When they have the summer camps here in the Granite Club, he often comes up for that as well. Or comes over for him and other curlers from Sudbury. Amanda Gates and lots of other well-known curlers for Sudbury has produced a lot of really good curlers through the years. Nice freeze there.
Good start.
McMillan with that shot, Ian McMillan. And again, Dustin Montpellier holds the stick. Although MacEwan does throw last rock, and the team bears his name. Luke Ouimet is throwing second stone. Looks like they're going to have another come-around attempt here. Put more pressure on Epping. Looks a little heavy. Maybe try to get a rub of some sort, which they did. That wasn't exactly what they wanted.
No, that may not be in their favor with it.
I've been calling for another freeze of sorts. Tanner Horgan being asked to execute that shot. Not a brush. Not that it has to happen with the brushing, but now Epping calls on Jake Horgan, wants it to curl. It's not curling much out there.
That's a key shot over there.
They've misjudged that ice a couple of times. It has not curled the way they thought it was going to curl. There's options here, but they've decided that they're going to run the corner guard.
Yeah.
We met with the attempt on the run back. Didn't quite get it, but staggers the guards out in front of the house, which is not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Will Epping be compelled now to make a play on that or a hit and roll? Is there a double there?
Looks like it.
Throw massive weight at it and you could just slide across. And you make that double, then the end goes upside down. Leaving that rock in the 4-foot exposed could blow up on MacEwan. Tanner Horgan with the takeout. Big weight. Not a surprise that he can throw the big weight.
No.
And just like that, that was a tailor-made double.
Yep,
and now they're sitting two buried. I think that was a strategy mistake by MacEwan by going out with it.
Yeah, it didn't end up in the right spot, that's for sure.
You know, they should have probably tried to protect that one they already had in the house. Now they're looking at a difficult situation. They are third shot, but the rocks in the house are staggered, almost like the rocks in front are staggered. Now he has no choice. Does
hit his own.
Hit his own. I mean, there's a chance he could run it back. He gets it on the nose, but that's going to be hard to hit on the nose. It's not 100% buried, or sorry, 100% open.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the front one for sure.
Yeah,
well, he moved them all. Well, at least he opened up the front. Been calling for a tap on the higher stone in the 4-foot. But that was a good removal of the front rocks to get them, all those rocks moving and get them out of the danger area. Jake Horgan. Hasn't curled much yet. Really didn't curl much at all, did it, Jack?
No, it's a good spot, though. It's a good spot. Yeah, he can get a pile of rocks there.
Hits it on the nose, he can double 2 reds out for sure. Maybe get 3 rocks going.
Yep,
Could get the guard also pretty much on the nose. Not giving much ice at all.
No.
So there should be a vapor trail behind this throw. Justin Montpellier throwing huge weight at this stone. And he got one on the way by, so he got the guard and he got one out of the forefoot, which is something they should be quite happy about, I would think. Second shot, MacEwan third shot, Epping first shot, obviously Epping. So you could put something in that little pocket there.
He wants to tap and move across to the center line behind the other one. That's what he's playing.
Rolling behind the one in the forefoot already, yeah. Would this be a big weight shot? Or more of a control shot?
Everything more controlled, but you can't tell. Sometimes they control some really good solid weight.
Well, he's not coming out super duper hard.
No,
so.
this is going to be very controlled.
It's more like a freeze than any kind of hit. And again, it hasn't curled much on that side. That's well short. I guess he was playing a guard on the one on the forefoot. But again, that's...
I think he was playing closer to the inside.
Yeah, that rock is open.
Yeah.
Of course, it could kick into that pocket, too.
Yeah.
Do you think he wanted that guard a little closer to the house?
Well, first of all, I thought he was going after that blue and then kick off the blue in behind the other one.
Well, the room was there initially, and then he changed his mind, I guess.
Yeah. Because he's letting him have a chance now to freeze and draw in behind. Let him get one.
Which, again, MacEwan would be thrilled with.
Yeah.
Sandy MacEwan. Tall, lanky curler. Great delivery coming out of the hack. We don't want to dwell too many times on North Bay's rally winners, but these two teams, the young team, had a great game against these guys.
Oh, outstanding.
Apparently the rock has plenty of weight. Starting to come across now. Well, they wanted to throw. Drag it a couple more feet. I think that's a pretty good shot. I think they'll be happy with that.
He's making it. So okay, draw for your two and tied up.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, Epping still hasn't thrown a rock at this end.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Might have the first meeting of the game.
Yeah.
Well, there's your trophy again, Joe.
Yeah. Did you see the painting I did of the 75th?
No,
you were here.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
I did. I did
Yeah.
a story on it. Yes.
I mean, there
The
were
Nugget. Yeah.
different hearts that were there that I put in the painting, of all the different levels. And they don't realize how important that is to every curler. That heart is priceless.
And the fact that it's a heart shape too. I mean,
That's right.
you know,
That's right.
it's not shaped like a star
No.
or anything like that. It's
No.
shaped with a heart.
Yeah.
So they're having a lengthy discussion about this.
Yeah, because he has the option here. He could actually come around and tap his own blue onto that red, and
Right.
drop it back a little bit, and really force a chance to steal. See, this is a shot that I thought he would have played earlier.
So is this going to be a draw, or is it going to be
Well-
Can he get two blues moving?
So weighty swing. You can't tell these throws.
Well, it looks like control takeout. Maybe less than a hack. No, he's playing it wrong.
Yeah. It didn't curl. Remember the first
No,
hand?
it did not
Didn't
curl.
curl.
Oh, it's gonna. Is he gonna rub the? Or is he?
No, that's where
Oh, he's
he
gonna
wanted.
go in the pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where he wanted.
So do you follow him down, or do you tap your blue onto his red on the other side of in the 4-foot on the other side of the house? I mean, he could do that. Is he worried about tapping the red into that pocket, setting up a double? This is where you think a shot ahead. What am I going to do, and what's he going to do?
Yeah, well, that's what he was trying to do, but this is why I thought that,
He could also hit those reds that are in the 8-foot and roll into the middle.
yeah,
Is that a realistic opportunity too?
yeah, that's probably the easier shot. But this is the one here where I thought he would tap back his top blue one.
Mm-hmm.
And what's he do? He's covering the button with
Right.
one of the rocks.
MacEwan very content here to give up one, but that's it.
Yeah,
A lot of different options here, and they're pursuing all of them right now in the discussions. Come off their own, because it's a little higher. Although I still think if they hit the red that's closest on the left, closest to the 4-foot, wouldn't that just roll into the middle naturally?
it should. It's funny on this spot. It seems to hang so long.
Yeah, it does,
before
and it
makes-
has.
Before it makes a move.
This sheet, this is a different sheet than the one we were on earlier. Sandy MacEwan. Final rock for him in end number 2.
Oh, look at the
Did
roll.
you get it? Did you get the roll?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of his teammates was jumping up and down, so he must be quite happy with
I
that
think so.
shot.
I think so.
And he is also a little bonus. He's shot rock. And Epping is going to try to play an in off on his own.
Looks like it.
Geometry is very important.
Yeah.
Every angle is pursued. So would this would be a big weight shot, wouldn't it? Yeah. Final rock. Second end, John Epping trying to make a hit and roll to score his 2.
That's what I thought.
And he did, just like that.
Just like that.
Yep. We're tied up after 2 ends at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship here at the Granite Club in North Bay. We'll be back with more right after this.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring.
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Esterbrooks here along with Jack Lockhart. And number 3 of an exciting men's Northern Ontario curling final. John Epping makes a lovely shot to score 2 in the second end versus Sandy MacEwan, and we are tied up, Jack, in end 3 with the hammer going over to the Sudbury ring.
Great playing by Epping's team, too. There didn't seem to be any hesitation at all in what they were calling. There was no get together and figure out what they're going to do. They knew what they wanted to do.
A brief chat, and then off we go. Epping playing the come around here.
Epping's had a lot of different players. If you look back on his record, I mean, he's had all kinds of players that played for him.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the team we just watched earlier, where they played 15 years, some of them together.
Well, we're free agency in curling now too. Teams jumping around. Or at the end of every curling season, someone will make an announcement that they're leaving Team A to go to Team B. A couple big retirements coming up. Zushu's retiring at the end of this year. Harnden's retiring at the end of E.J. Harnden's retiring from competitive curling. I mean, I'm sure there's something to curl back home, but nevertheless, that looks like it's going to rub the card. It did rub the card, yep.
But the thing is that you wonder what's left of Zushu's team. Where do they go?
Yeah.
And then it's
it's Mark Nichols. Wouldn't he be the?
Mark Nichols is the key guy.
He's a great curler in his own right. You don't just win with a skip. You need everybody.
Yeah.
I remember the year because of COVID, they had to curl with 3 guys, and they still won.
Yeah, played all right.
Now the second stones now. Tanner Horgan being asked to draw around up to his other red stone. Beautiful touch, beautiful weight. Now it's time to start running guards. Or at least one guard. Luke, we met. Being asked to perhaps do a run back if that's a bonus, but at the very least, clear it up. The run back is there. He got one. It is a blue rock out in front now, which could be more advantageous. There's also another blue rock to the right, which could be advanced later on in the end, if need be. Another come around is being requested by Skip Epping. And again, it's Tanner Horgan. Again, fantastic weight on his first draw. Looks like he's pretty good weight on his second shot. And he does. Freezes right up to the other red stone, and they'll be calling for another run back. Will MacEwan and Montpellier here in end number 3 of a 2-2 tie in the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship at the Granite Club. Greg Esterbrooks here with Jack Lockhart. Luke Ouimet, who almost made the great run back in the first end, or first rock attempt, sorry. Not so much this time, just runs it out, both rocks out of play, and there should be another replacement guard going up immediately. Now it's going to be Jake Horgan throwing. His brother got full marks for his 2 rocks.
You can't beat good ice, so when you got good ice, you can make some excellent finesse shots. Just do it perfect.
So I'm sure we're going to see another run back attempt here. Of course, those other 2 rocks in the 4-foot are welded together. So one will go, but not both. Sandy MacEwan holding the broom, basically on the rock. Split again, but not.
Yeah.
And Epping still has 3 rocks in the house without hammer, mind you, but still. Start trading guards the rest of the end. It could be a very dicey final rock for Sandy MacEwan.
Yeah.
Jake Horgan has to throw yet another guard. It's not always that easy replacing guard after guard after guard either.
No.
You want to have it in the right spot. You want to make sure you're covering the stones in the house. You don't want to go too deep because that sets up an easier run back.
Excellent shot. They certainly have to draw weight.
See, they are looking at that out the blue stone out in front. Might be too early for that, but you could almost run that straight back into the red in the 8-foot. It could roll over to the top red in the 4-foot.
Yeah.
But they are looking at different angles now. But is that a rock, the blue rock I'm saying, if you keep that with your last ditch effort, or you can go for it now? Because if you don't get it, they're just going to throw probably another guard or try to come around yet again.
He's got to open it up somewhere. I don't think he's going after it. He can get both those reds on the 4-foot. He hits it right.
Out-turn or in-turn? Out-turn.
Yeah.
It's an out-turn. Picked one of them out, and he got to stay exactly where he was before that. That's important too.
Yeah.
Draw to the open side.
Well, either that or he's going to do something with this blue. The blue is a saving rock for,
It is.
for sure. he could cover it properly. You know.
Epping's first in the third end of a 2-2 tie. You're right, it looks like he's going to try to choke off that run back.
Yeah, because that's one rock that's...
The danger rock.
Yeah, you can do something like that. Look how much that's going.
So they're guarding a guard, is what we're seeing here.
He may be going too much. No?
No, he's okay.
It's okay. He hit it now, but you're going more past those rocks.
Will you just run the front red back into the red and the forefoot?
I think that's what he's going to do. He's got to open it up.
He's got hammer and he's got to open it up.
Yeah, so many choices he's got. His team missed a lot of shots coming after that.
Sandy MacEwan's first. In end number 3. Got a couple of rocks out of there.
Yeah.
Although that red still is partially covered in the forefoot.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, it's still in very good shape for
Epping?
It shows you how fast you can change an end. One shot, the rocks are completely different spots.
Would you guard that up? Would you put it, or he's also thinking about maybe just splitting the house and making him take one.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Instead of going for the steal,
yeah,
go for the force.
Yeah,
that's what he's calling. At least it looks that way. Tap the 8-foot. Not a good first end for John Epping, as he missed both his shots and gave up the steal too. Pretty more up to par after that though. Yeah, they're going to try to put just the second rock in the house. Make MacEwan get
take one.
4-foot and take one.
That's what I say. They're always looking 2 or 3 steps ahead of the game.
Back 12, it settles in. So Sandy MacEwan will have to hit the red paint pretty full to get his point. Would you ever, as might be a crazy thought, would you ever consider giving up, letting them actually scoring only one, let them score one so you get the hammer, although you're down one, or do you feel the need you must get ahead, even though you lose hammer?
There are times when it's appropriate to let them get one.
Sandy MacEwan facing 2 red stones, must draw pretty much full 4. Last rock of N3. They're working it pretty hard, but it looks like he's okay. And he is. Right on the button. A big round of applause. So MacEwan leads Epping 3-2 after 3 ends at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship. We'll be back with more action right after this.
Hey Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Surrounded by beauty on every side, this is a place where you can get away from it all, or be right there in the center of everything. Arts, sports, entertainment, a vibrant culture. This is North Bay, and it is exactly where I want to be.
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Esserbrooks here along with Jack Lockhart. We are now into N4 of the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship here at the Granite Club in North Bay. Sandy MacEwan out of Sudbury leading John Epping. 3-2. Epping has hammer here in the even end, the fourth end.
Put up the corner guards already.
Briar's being held in Newfoundland post-Olympics, while the Scotties is being held pre-Olympics. And the Briar is being held in Newfoundland in what is Brad Gushu's last competitive year as a curler. What a way to go out if it all happens that way. You already won in Newfoundland once. I recall as a young pup in '76 living in Gander when Jack McDuff won the first ever Briar for Newfoundland. He didn't fare well at the Worlds, but it was in Regina, and no one thought he had a chance. I mean, Newfoundland was always, one of the lower teams every year in, year out. And really, he came out of nowhere that year and won the Briar.
He did that same year. He came here and played in Jamaica.
Ah, okay.
I watched him right here. Some great people came out of Newfoundland. So we played them twice. And just absolutely top-notch sportsmen.
Yeah. I don't know if you recall Toby McDonald. I know I'm going back into the way back clock here, but he was another Newfoundland curler who was pretty darn good.
Yeah. And in the mix, and that with some of the teams that came out of there, and then even and the seniors, a few of them there. It was a pleasure to play them. They were good curlers. And
you were playing against Mark Noseworthy.
Yeah. And Gary Oak was a great player. He was in Deer Lake.
Epping has hammer here, down by one in end number 4. June trying to put another rock in the 4-foot, or put a rock in the 4-foot. Beautiful touch around that guard in the 12-foot. Slides a little bit deep, but still, that's not a bad spot at all, given the fact there's not a lot of room there.
No.
And Epping will be going after the high guard.
Yeah, I got that.
Tanner Horgan being asked to remove the high guard belonging to the MacEwan foursome. Wide wait. And it tends to hang out there. Here it comes now. Oh, I'm mistaken. He wasn't playing here. Hit the blue rock in the 12 and rolls over to the side. What do you think of that?
Well, he's really trying to set up a
multi-point end, yes. But now there's a pretty good chance here. Hit that red rock in the 12-foot on the nose and get them both. Pretty tight ice, which is not really surprising given the fact where they are. Which we met, being asked to setting it up a bit. The front end also needs to curl some as MacEwan is sweeping frantically trying to get that rock to bend. Did not get the second one, but did get the front one. Now strategy change again. Epping decides he wants to play the freeze. Or perhaps the other option is hit the blue in the 8 and roll across. No, looks like they're going to play the freeze. Is that enough ice for the freeze? Well, it's quite wait. Did he flare that out of here or no? Waiting for it to come. Here it comes now. We've got a pretty good rock here.
Yep, it's going to be great. Perfect.
Yep, terrific rock now.
Yep.
They're going to have to follow them down.
Yes. It's surprising that this, when you look at the strategy, he could have hit one after that top rock, blue rock, and driven it in, got two out of there anyway.
Yeah.
And made it wide open. But he didn't do it. He's content to go around.
You sound like you're surprised by that a little bit.
He's got the horses that can do it. You know.
Yeah. So Dustin Montpellier will be in the hack, trying to follow the rock thrown by Tanner Horgan into the 4-foot for a freeze of his own. First, third stone here, or vice stone, whatever you please. In end number 4, and a 3-2 game MacEwan over Epping, and they're giving us a lot of work. Now they're off of it. They must seem to like it. Now they're on it again. Sweeping, of course, is such a fine art as well, and calling a rock is such a fine rock. And that is a fine rock, period. Great touch. Great call, great job by the sweepers to when to get on and when to get off. Got to call line. You got to call. The sweepers have to judge the weight. So is this going to be the same thing, or are they going to try to blast, do an in-off kind of thing? Are they trying to hit the blue and the 8-foot and slide across to try to double it that way?
Yeah, you would think they'd try to make it a little bit of a movement in the 4-foot there. He wants to get more than one.
Let's try and wait again.
Yeah.
The finesse shot. Jake Horgan shot again. These rocks break really late. This one not breaking enough. A little kiss and off it goes. Would you just come and tap that one back and have?
Well,
or try to go down and sit on your own. I don't know about that shot.
See, looking at it from an average club curler's view, they would be thinking, why are you not getting rid of that blue rock in front?
The center guard.
Yeah. And now you're constantly letting them into the game. They're letting them go around. They froze right on top of you.
Changed the shot a little bit here with the broom. Oh, they brought the broom back a bit.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to try to hit that red in the top of the forefoot. They could be looking at a steal again. Justin Montpellier with another freeze attempt. I want it to break. It's definitely breaking. Great shot again. The touch of Justin Montpellier there is fantastic, and Epping is in trouble. Now he's got to play the double, which maybe he could have played before.
Yeah.
What happens to the shooter even if he makes that double? Can he get the rock on the button moving at all?
Yeah.
Big takeout weight here coming. Got them all moving.
Good shot.
Yeah, he got that rock off the button. That's a terrific shot by Jake Horgan, or Jacob Horgan, depending on your point of view. So now, MacEwan with his first will try to sit into that little pocket there, undercover. Critical shot here. Again, one good shot can turn it in upside down.
That's right.
The fact that he got that rock off the button is a huge result there.
A huge shot. Yeah.
I mean, the double was there all day, but getting that rock off the button was the bonus. And he deserves. That's what they give out the bonus points, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Sandy MacEwan now trying to draw full four. Sit on top of the red stone, maybe just a hair in front of it. Is it light? You want to get it by that front red, that's for sure.
A little bit of a wick.
Oh, he was still able enough to. He did wicket it. He did rub it a bit, but he got it in. But he's still curled enough to get in there. Bringing in another huge round of applause from the seemingly pro MacEwan crowd here.
Yeah. Just see a little bit of a touch, but it didn't.
What does Epping do, in your opinion? Shot making here is at a very, very high level.
Yeah. You know, he can move all three. Lose here. He hits his right. Double cross.
Yep.
Cross and yeah.
John Epping's first stone, and he got through. Yeah. You said it. You called it. You said it was there.
Oh, yeah. It was there all day.
Now he sits 2. Does MacEwan just come down and try to sit in that pocket
That's
again?
all he's
Yeah,
got.
that's all he's got.
And if he comes in and just feathers that top red, you're looking at 4-ender. Might get 4.
Would you take a little more ice this time? Or would you take the same ice?
It's an interesting end.
The level of play has been outstanding.
Yeah.
This is a must-make for Sandy MacEwan. They're off and they're on now. They're on again hard. This is maybe a hair this time.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Full marks to Sandy MacEwan.
Yeah.
Now do you have to do something goofy to get a point in this end?
So
who shot? Jack, who shot?
It looks like Blue is shot.
So close.
First glance, it looks like Blue.
Let's take another look at that, because that is bang, bang.
Yeah.
But again, MacEwan would be thrilled if he only gave up 1. He'd like to score this in, though, too, because it's also with an even end.
Yeah.
You know, either game we've had today has been lacking any drama. Quite a treat for those in person. We thank you for joining us online. Because we're having a heck of a time.
I think it's Blue. It's awful close.
So close.
Very close.
I think you might be right, but again, we'll see what happens. I mean, it could all be immaterial depending on what happens here. And he's got, like, he can only see, like, what do you think, 1/16 of that rock?
Yeah.
Final rock of the 4th end for John Epping. He tries to, we think, squeeze a blue rock out to score 1. Very quiet way. And again, a very, very small target area. Oh, he's on the front. I think he may have done it. He went the Rays way. They think it's red. It is red now.
Yeah.
That's a touch shot, a delicate shot, and a great shot for John Epping to tie this game up in a game where they're usually basically the size of a thimble they're aiming at. All right, folks, we're going to head to a break again here from the Granite Club. We'll have more coverage of the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship right after this.
Ontario's mining sector is a global leader, and Agnico Eagle is proud to be at its heart. As Canada's largest gold producer, we operate world-class mines like Detour Lake and Macassa, creating thousands of jobs and driving billions in economic activity. But our impact goes beyond production. We foster a culture of the heart, investing in communities, supporting social development, and partnering with Indigenous groups to build lasting relationships and shared prosperity. We're shaping a future where Ontario remains a powerhouse in responsible resource development, strengthening the economy and enriching lives for generations to come.
Come on into Montana's, where there is a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Hey Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Fifth in action now. Greg Esterbrooks here. Jack Lockhart at the North Bay Granite Club. Curling Stadium, curling zone coverage continues. And we're watching an epic game between John Epping and Sandy MacEwan. We're now in the fifth end with a score knotted 3-3. Well, the Killers took a bit of a spill there. But no harm, no foul.
That happened so fast because of the lead, the first sweeper puts his foot back slightly, just slightly enough that your foot hits, and down you go. It's not that you went sideways or anything else, it's because of the class themselves. We did that.
Ian McMillan's second rock here. Lots of play in the middle of the ice early in this end. None on the wings until now.
Is he here?
Well, I identified that curler as Lee Toner. That is not Lee Toner throwing first rocks for the alternate. We'll try to get a clarification on that, because I know Lee Toner. That's not him. Tanner Horgan throws a beautiful double. And now it's time to open things up again. Changes everything. One good shot like that and the end goes upside down. Strategy goes out the window, or they develop a new strategy. Oh, nice shot there. Jiggles things around, opens it up a little bit. There's still a chance for the come around, and that is exactly what John Epping was going to ask for here. Luke Ouimet made a nice shot here. Now it's Tanner Horgan throwing. Taking a ton of ice. Trying to come around that blue. Maybe that's why they took a ton of ice. It almost looked like he was exactly just sweeping it.
Yeah.
But it didn't curl. Maybe it was too much ice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could have been just the release too. The release of the rock.
Hit and roll being asked for here by Montpellier. He calls the shots, although he doesn't throw the skip zone. We have a good looking shot here. Kid in a small roll inside. The rock is still about 66% open, but you think they would call the same shot Epping would. They'll look at weight, try to punch it through the back and flop.
Right.
Jake Horgan now. As we move into third stones here in end number 5. Break coming after this end. Might need a break from this game. Lots going on. We're not even halfway. I smell an extra end. I just want to throw that out there to you.
What do we expect?
He will not roll in. He will roll to the side. We'll probably make a play on that, though. A little too early to come around. Right now, Epping sits 2. Well, there's some thoughts going on here. He's trying to double. Yeah. That was considered.
Yeah.
And then rejected, I guess.
He's going back at it. Yeah.
when he shrugs his shoulders, you start to wonder, gee, what should we be calling here?
Yeah.
Of course, he might have been overruled by the man in the hat. Ball cap wearing Justin Montpellier, wanting that rock to curl a little bit. One beautiful bit. I guess he made the right call.
Yeah.
Let's say he made the right call. The only downside is that the shooter did roll out of the house, which was the only bad thing about that shot. The rest of it was fantastic.
Yeah, because the other way was just strictly a case of rolling to try to roll into the center.
Now the house is empty. There is one guard in front to be utilized by Epping. That's Jake Horgan to come around that center guard. It's strange watching an end where there's only 3 rocks in play and none of them are in the house.
Yeah. We've seen a few key shots that have completely changed the history.
Well, that's curling, isn't it? Really?
It is. And they're tall shots, too. There's nothing
Fluky
about
Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Little bit open. A little bit open. Can you hit enough of it to push it out of the ring and stick around? Or do you want to stick around? You just want to hit and maybe roll out?
No, he wouldn't mind
maybe
a dollar point in this end.
Yeah. Could even play a run back if you wanted to get really ambitious. Although that card is well up there. I never saw Kevin Martin.
Nope.
And they're going to do that. And also, even if he misses it, he opens it up.
Yeah.
Got to hit it on the nose. Doesn't look like he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Epping's up next. I'm sure he's going to throw a guard.
Yeah. Let them take one, you take 2. That's the whole game.
Epping, his first here in the 5th. Greg Esterbrooks, along with Jack Lockhart. Stadium curling. Curling stadium, sorry. In the curling zone. And then it's a very high guard.
Yeah, right now.
And it does get on the
center line.
on the emblem, on the center line, but not buried. Or sorry, not covering the shot rock, which gives MacEwan and Montpellier a bit of an opening here. Throwing guards isn't exactly as easy as you might think.
No, it's one of the guards and freezes are very, very tough.
That rock is about 99% open.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, a hit and flop would be perfect, but just make it go away first. Front end says the weight is up. Now they want it to brush to curl it, or make it curl. Is he going to hit and roll out? No, but he is not undercover. But being the fact that it's there, we're looking at a blank end. If he had rolled inside, it would have been a different game.
That'll be the first blank that we've seen.
Unless he makes an amazing shot, rolls in behind cover.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the ice he's taking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, this rock is going to be coming down very, very quickly. Well, not as hard as I thought he was going to throw it. Giving no ice, so obviously didn't expect it to do much.
A little bit of a roll. There is. Good roll. Changes the ice somewhat.
Changes the ice somewhat. Yep. Obviously, the goal here is to blast it and roll out, and we'll have our first end in 2 championship matches so far.
Yeah.
As you said, the women's final, no blank, and it hasn't been blanked yet. Sandy MacEwan getting set up, getting relaxed, getting set in the hack. Here we go. This is big wave. They look happy. Boom and gone. Okay, folks, we're going to head to a break. That's a blank end. We'll be back with 6th end action here at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship at the Granite Club. It is 3-3 after 5.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Come on into Montana's, where there is a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
There's just something about this place. There's a beauty that you really have to experience for yourself. It's a perfect place to escape, all while staying connected. From one season to the next, you'll find exactly what you're looking for here. This is North Bay, and you should be here.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be
AztecSafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Surrounded by beauty on every side, this is a place where you can get away from it all, or be right there in the center of everything. Arts, sports, entertainment, a vibrant culture. This is North Bay, and it is exactly where I want to be.
Come on into Montana's, where there is a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Ontario's mining sector is a global leader, and Agnico Eagle is proud to be at its heart. As Canada's largest gold producer, we operate world-class mines like Detour Lake and Macassa, creating thousands of jobs and driving billions in economic activity. But our impact goes beyond production. We foster a culture of the heart, investing in communities, supporting social development, and partnering with Indigenous groups to build lasting relationships and shared prosperity. We're shaping a future where Ontario remains a powerhouse in responsible resource development, strengthening the economy and enriching lives for generations to come.
You're playing a five-man team.
They are having a five-man team. We are back. Greg Esterbrooks with Jack Lockhart. We got a bit of shaky intel off the top. Want to mention that throwing lead for MacEwan is Luke. We met. They have a five-man team, and Olivier Bonin Ducharme is throwing second stones, according to the skip, Sandy MacEwan, as I passed by him during the break. So we just want to get that sorted out for you. Lee Toner is not playing in this game. Ouimet is playing lead, and Olivier Bonin Ducharme is playing second, and that would be Luke Ouimet throwing that rock right there. As we begin in number 6 in a 3-3 tie. Jack Lockhart, Greg Esterbrooks here at the Granite Clubs in a 10th, I think that's fair to say, final between two very, very even teams to this point. Despite the pedigree of the Epping team, they are having all they can handle and more against this Sudbury foursome.
It's typical of a Northern Ontario final game being so close and with such elite players. It's exactly what you like to see.
So the situation is this: we are 3-3 in N6. Sandy MacEwan has last rock. Epping front end. Yes, it is. One blue stone in the house. Of course, two guards out in front. This is Luke. We met with his second of two lead stones. The goal, I'm assuming here, is to put another one and bury it behind the two guards. And again, you look at the rock when it crosses the hog line, you think, oh, it's not going to curl that much. But it does. And here it comes. Will it be deep enough? Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah,
And immediately, John Epping calls for a freeze. Tanner Horgan being asked to make that freeze with his intern. Trying to brush it to get the curl a little bit more. Looks like he might slide by or just rub it.
he's going to rub.
Just a tiny rub, actually. Bad news on every front.
Yeah.
Shooter rolls to the back. And now the blue stone is buried. And Montpellier wants another one in there. Olivier Bonin-Ducharme. Apologies for getting the names mixed up earlier, but we're just doing what we were told. And he has a chance to put a second rock back behind cover. Like a fair bit of weight. No, they're not too unhappy with it, but it has a ways to go, a long way to go actually, so it is a little heavy.
Yeah. Too bad.
So that didn't get things done. Epping may be asking for come around, try to out count the one that's already in the 4 foot. Can they get it by, or just maybe even just sit on it would be okay too. It's all about cutting the other team down. Good shot. It's too dangerous to try to pick it.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time to run the front.
Right.
Yeah, so we have to get which hat and then what color. And so they were talking that we can go black on black. So if you wear the black back, black. No, like essentially did that. But with the logo.
And the high guard is run off. Now the advantage switches a little bit over to Epping. He's still going to try to sink one in the 4 foot. Well, the button actually. Or that. Looks like he's going to just try to freeze up through his own rock.
A good spot.
Again, that's thinking 2 or 3 shots ahead of yourself.
Yeah, it's an excellent game. It's,
well, the level of play has been outstanding by everybody out there. Jake Horgan now being asked to freeze to another red stone in front of the house. Sorry, in front of the 4 foot.
That is not my sister. I thought you were talking. And I'm like, I heard a what is happening?
Big sweep here. Now They're trying to sweep it by, maybe.
Yeah, they're looking for going to by. Going by. Not a bad spot.
Not a bad spot. Now, if you draw down to the red one, they're just going to draw down on top of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you try to sit a little higher in the 4 foot.
I'm sure he's looking at opening it up a little bit. His first shot.
Dustin Montpellier now. Playing a takeout.
Oh.
Wow.
Zone out.
Gets the guard but takes his own out. An opportunity, an opening for John Epping here. Although it looks like he's not even worried about trying to score a point here. He's trying to just cut down the opposition.
Yeah, get rid of blue rocks.
I guess he'll try to score when he has hammer, not worry about trying to steal.
Yeah.
Although again, he's leaving an opportunity for a freeze. Small speed wobble there.
Yeah.
Jake Horgan coming down. Getting ready to take out a blue stone, ideally. Maybe get a roll.
Definitely a roll.
Rolled a little too much.
Yep.
As he grabs his forehead and angst. So, okay, Skip Lockhart, what do you do now?
He's going to go right onto that.
Red one in the back of the 4 foot?
freeze it.
Although he's standing on the wrong side of the ice for that, though, isn't he?
Yeah, unless he wants.
Is he trying to play a double?
He's going to play a double. Yeah, he's going to split that.
Do you think as games go along, strategy gets more conservative as games go along, the teams start to get a little tiny bit tighter?
Yeah.
Is that a legitimate thought?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
You know, instead of trying the high risk shot, let's play a little more safer.
He didn't get it this time.
Nope, did not get it. But
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
So yeah, a shot they would try in the first end, or third end, they might not try in the ninth end. I'm assuming a hit and roll is on the menu here for John Epping, his first rock of end number 6 in what is a very, very exciting Northern Ontario men's final. We're not selling it short here. This has been played at a very high level. Epping gets the hit. Little too much roll. Sets up a double again.
Yep.
But of course, you have to make the double. Sandy MacEwan now back into the hack. MacEwan using, as I just found out, 5 curlers during the week. His first here in N6. Not taking a lot of time. He's ready to go, and here it comes. I want it to curl a little bit. And it curled just right, Jack Lockhart. So now Epping has to try to do the same thing, and this is a harder double.
Yeah.
Pivotal moment here.
Should ever.
Yeah. You know, he's got to try to make a hard double. MacEwan made a fairly hard double. This is an even harder double. If he rolls out, I'm sure it'll be blank.
For sure.
But again, Sweeping pulled that rock over a little bit at the end, too. No brushing yet. Ooh.
You got it. Yeah, there's the blank.
But that's tremendous shooting on both sides.
Oh,
here.
yeah. I mean, that wasn't an easy
That's a long crosshouse double. Well, not crosshouse, but one rock is, high, and the other rock's right at the back. And he made it.
Like the other thing is a split on that, get 2 on that top rock.
So he'll, as in MacEwan, will be throwing this through the house. And we'll have another blank end, Jack.
Yeah.
So, after 6 complete, we're tied at 3 at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship here live at the Granite Club. We'll be back with more after this.
Brett, come on, man. I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know, guys. I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait. Do you smell that?
There's just something about this place. There's a beauty that you really have to experience for yourself. It's a perfect place to escape, all while staying connected. From one season to the next, you'll find exactly what you're looking for here. This is North Bay, and you should be here.
Come on into Montana's, where there is a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Welcome to therockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
We are back at the North Bay Granite Club, 7th end play in a very exciting Northern Ontario Men's Championship. Greg Esterbrooks with Jack Lockhart. John Epping taking on Sandy MacEwan. And Jack, the last 2 ends have been blanked. But that doesn't mean they were boring ends in any way, shape, or form. There were plenty of rocks in play. Back-to-back doubles.
Yep.
Forced the blank.
That's exactly right. There were lots of rocks in play at one point.
Come around a little bit deep. Not terribly deep, but still behind the tee.
If somebody were doing the percentages of shooting, both teams are very, very high up.
Not a lot, no, I know. There haven't been too many misses.
No.
Or even half shots.
Yeah.
Luke, we met here, is throwing his second stone in the 7th end. And it's getting tenser by the moment as you watch this. And we're just calling it. We're not playing. This rock is ideally going to be top 4 foot, I would think. It could be right down to it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good spot, I think. That is a good spot. They're going to call for another corner freeze. Tanner Horgan is up. That rock has to do some curling. We bounce.
Yeah.
And even though it's a tiny bit too heavy, it's not a good shot.
No. And I'm watching the sweeping too, because they brought that new rule in with the sweeping. You know, and
We're trying to slow rocks down.
yeah, like woman, she got really mad on the Grand Slam with that other team.
I was just reading about that. I didn't actually see the moment, but
You can't drag that brush in front.
I know there's also been illegal brooms that have been taken out of play over the years and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes a takeout attempt, and it is a beautiful, a bonus, almost a double. That deserves.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
Rock in the wrong place. So do the same
That
thing.
was Olivier Bonin Ducharme with that.
You do the same thing.
We're going to do the same thing. And if Tanner makes this shot, Tanner Horgan, his earlier mistake will be erased. Here it comes. Nothing on it yet. A little bit now. A hit, but no significant roll. It's out in the open.
Yeah.
Another opportunity here.
New wallpaper.
And number 7. Olivier Bonin Ducharme now with a chance to hit, stick, roll, and have blue light too. They want it to curl a little bit more, and it looks like it will. But again, that sets up another double.
Yeah,
another double chance.
Yeah, those shots are not 100%. Both those last 2 shots. It's almost getting tentative, you know, when you're holding back slightly.
But the double is there.
Yeah.
Although, are they playing a hit and roll instead? I'm sure they want to try to clip it on the way by. Jake Horgan will be attempting this.
Yeah, maybe pass it off.
Jammed.
Yeah. Just got out too much.
So where are you going now? 4 foot?
Yeah, he's gonna hide him now.
Which way do you come in?
Yeah, he's got lots of options. But
I thought he might go the other turn, but evidently not.
Put another one beside. Freeze is pretty good.
Hammer does belong to the MacEwan feel like in the MacEwan Montpellier rink here. It seems like they're discussing everything together. Well, usually that happens with the vice and the skip. Draw attempt by Dustin Montpellier. Looks a hair heavy. Maybe playing. He's going to drive it back, that's for sure. A little heavy.
Yep.
I don't know. I have to get my break. But can you tell us how many?
Jacob Horgan in the hack. And here comes the shot. And number 7 in a 3-3 tie, a very, very tense Northern Ontario Men's Championship. Line looks good.
That blue bark at the back, that could have been swept a lot back. He never touched it.
Yeah.
Epping just left it there. You would have had a tendency to sweep that as hard as you could and get it out. I know he's leaving it for backing, but still.
And sweeping it further back would do what? Take away?
Well, just try to get it right out. He never touched it.
Montpellier now trying to get a hit and a bit of a roll. They want it to curl, or it needs to curl. Don't want to jam it. And they did.
Yep.
Could we be looking at another blank end?
That was a bad mistake. Bad miss. Boy. Talk about get out of this one. Two-hander.
Get out of jail, huh?
No comment. They had 2 written all over it.
Anybody else on 50-50? We got 6 minutes before the draw.
Here comes John Epping's shot. Obviously looking for hit and a flop. Trying to get it by that center guard, which they did. And gets a little bit of a roll inside. A little too much of a roll, but again, somebody needs to make a spectacular shot here.
Yeah.
To get that 2. I guess you still have that blue one that's up high if you want to get really interested in trying to do a split. Sandy MacEwan's first shot here and end number 7 in a tie game. Almost like a delicate fly out. They're saying the weight's up a hair, front end. Here it comes. Will he get a roll? He will not.
No roll.
So now John Epping will try to do the same thing. Well, not exactly. He'll try to do close to the same thing. And again, look where the ice is, Jack. It's like right on the rock. They're holding a broom right on the rock.
Yeah. As if there's no movement at all.
It's funny playing on this ice. I think how swinging it feels. Then I interviewed Sarah Potts after the women's final, and she said, we're going to be ready for arena ice, which is swingier than this. And I go, wow. But it is.
It is.
But these curlers are so good. Maybe it should be swingier. And Epping's final rock. Will he get a roll? He does not. Nobody gets a roll.
Thank you.
So another chance here for MacEwan to blank the third end in a row. And get back on the even end, too.
Yep.
So another critical shot. I mean, it's a shot they probably throw 500 times in a season, but at this point, it has a little more, pardon the pun, weight to it.
You're welcome.
Sandy MacEwan going for ideally what would be the third straight blank end. And he is not going to get it, I don't think. No, he did not. Takes one. That's a mistake.
Big one.
So, folks, after 7 ends of play, it is 4-3 for MacEwan. Hammer swings over to Epping as we continue coverage here live at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship at the Granite Club. Back after this.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live at North Base Granite Club in the 8th end of the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship. Jack Lockhart. I'm Greg Esterbrook. And a mistake in the last end as Sandy MacEwan tried to hit and roll out and could not roll out. It's one of those occasions where you score a point and you're very unhappy about it.
Right.
So we swing to end 8. Luke we met now, throwing first stone for MacEwan. That's his second stone. He's trying to come around a guard, which is in a nice spot in front of the house. And here comes that rock. Will it get to the 4-foot? It sure does. And there's a look at what they're fighting for. Purple Heart. And you can't carry the trophy with it, but you can wear that heart wherever you go. Second lead stone now for Epping. And that looks like it's going to come up a little short.
50-50. The final 50-50 for this meet. Thank you everyone who has supported youth programming here at the North Bay Granite Club.
And we're going to get a guard attempt here.
Unofficial count for the meet is well over $3,000. So hopefully the winner tonight is very generous.
Behind us, folks, the 50-50 draw making some noise. Hoping the winner will be in a giving mood. You buy a ticket, Jack?
No.
No. Me neither. Kind of a guard here.
Yeah.
Will that line them up? I'm going to say yes. That is not what they wanted. So, Tanner Horgan will likely attempt a run back. They could have the Epping team in a nice early spot here in this end, unless he wrecks. He just got it by. He did execute the shot by the narrowest of margins. That's some dicey moments in the last couple of ends. So he just gets the shot, although he doesn't look very happy about it. So we're going to have a run back here.
Yeah, feel her out.
Olivier Bonnet-Ducharme will try the run back. What else can he get? He can get everything.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful run back.
Boy.
Almost took out one of the players, but still it was a wonderful run back. And that
changed the picture in a hurry.
Changed the picture in a hurry for Epping, who was in good shape and now got to work at it again.
Yeah.
That one on the left could be nibbling. There is one blue in the house. Now Tanner Horgan will be trying to tuck one in there. Not laying a brush on it yet. Looks heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. It starts slowing down in a hurry. That's through.
That could be gone.
Yeah, that's through.
Wow.
That's one
So
of the
we're
first
raving about the level. It's kind of dropped a little bit the last couple of ends.
Yeah. The first clean, real clean miss.
Real clean miss, yeah. So now, huge opportunity now. There's so many rocks staggered out in front too. Lots to draw behind. Justin Montpellier with a chance to put one in a tough spot.
Yeah.
And here it comes. The front end is scrubbing hard here. Here comes. The key thing is to get it by the center guard, and they will. But where will it go? Will it even get in the paint? Yes, it will. Not where they wanted it, because now Epping will call for a draw around that one. But on the other hand, it's also in a good spot for a run back later on. Oh, actually, it's not a good spot for a run back, is it? No, it's not. So now,
looks like it's still playing. I don't know why they didn't take that out in the first place.
which one?
This one, the one that they're in it.
Yeah.
Just kind of should have done it first.
They didn't lay a brush to the last one. This one also looks a little heavy. Wow, sorry. Take it. And that is a pretty darn good roll.
And that's exactly what he should have done in the first place.
Yeah. Now you got to try to outdraw him. So Dustin Montpellier has one more shot, and he has to go about, what, 8 feet deeper than the first one. If he can somehow get around that blue and somehow nestle up against that red, that red is very, very secure where it is right now with all those rocks in front, too. Are they changing their mind again?
Unless he tries to raise it up.
Yep, they are going to try to play it. I mean, there is only the one red in the house right now.
Yeah.
I bought her a turkey.
So it's going to play change the strategy, try to play a run back, try to clean things up in front. There's Montpellier second and end number 8. Well, that worked out well. Fantastic shot there. And again, the MacEwan fans are very happy. After that wonderful shot, it is now Jake Horgan's second. He will try to hit the blue stone, and he gets a roll. Another good shot.
Another real good shot.
They're trading ace shots. Now, do you have to draw around? So I don't think there's any run back there.
No, you can run back with red on blue.
Yeah, they could do that too. And actually, that might work. Yep, they're going to play it. Those rocks are fairly close together, right? So that, you know, it's not like they're trying to do a 25-foot run back.
No. That's an easier shot. Yeah, that's
It's almost negative ice.
yeah.
I mean, the broom is on the inside part of that rock, and I guarantee you he's throwing an out turn. Yeah. So the ice is, I'm not saying it's negative, but it's darn close. Oh, they're screaming sweep. Wide?
Yeah, you got
just missed.
Came inside. It's one thing he couldn't do. Couldn't throw it there.
So now
you get your second shot in.
Epping will try to get his second stone in the house. Sit 2, score 2, take the lead.
There's been more misses on the last 2 ends than the whole game.
There has been, yeah. The level is, maybe the pressure's on a bit too much. I don't know. Well, this is where a guy like Epping should step up and show, you know, the experience and the high level, high pressure situation he's been in. Now, have they changed their mind again? No, they have not.
Perfect. They're kind of just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every Friday.
John Epping trying to play the come around here with his first stone and end number 8. Well out there. Now it's starting to bend. think he's got a pretty good looking shot here. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And he's going to try that raise.
He's going to try that raise again.
Kind of had to be back just slightly because the other way it was going.
Yeah. Can he get them both? Yeah, he might. Yeah.
It's possible.
Just a little on the high side, right?
Last time he was way inside.
Yeah. Well, he gets another crack at it. Let's see what he can do. This could be the game. Sandy MacEwan facing 2 counters, and this is his last rock in N8. Here it comes. On and then off. Well,
that's what we need to. The other rock had to come back forward.
See the one of the Horgans give that red rock a bit of a boot. He wasn't happy to see that.
No.
Now it's a blank attempt. Great shot by Sandy MacEwan, who had a second chance at it and got everything out of there. So now, gotta make sure he hits it on the high side so he rolls out. He sure doesn't want to score here.
No.
Not touching it. Must be okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And he is. He didn't have to hit much of it with that kind of power. And we are tied. No, we're not tied, sorry, folks. It's still 4-3 for MacEwan through 8 ends versus John Epping, the defending Northern Ontario men's curling champion. We'll be back with more coverage right after this.
Hey, Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Surrounded by beauty on every side, this is a place where you can get away from it all. Or be right there in the center of everything. Arts, sports, entertainment, a vibrant culture. This is North Bay, and it is exactly where I want to be.
Welcome back, everybody. 9th end. Sandy MacEwan out of Sudbury 4. John Epping, the defending champions 3. Epping does have hammer here in end number 9. He blanked the last end after a sensational raised double by MacEwan. Ian McMillan with his first stone. Ideally trying to come around, but looks like he pulled the string, or did he not pull the string?
He should have enough.
He's in most of the 12 foot. An opportunity now for MacEwan to draw around. Luke we met with his second of the end. They're working it pretty good. Let's see if he's got enough to get there, though. Oh, so he just kissed the guard.
A little touch, but not enough to stop it. He's lucky on a little kiss and 2 rocks like that.
Lucky Luke.
Yep.
Second shot by the lead for Epping. McMillan trying to duplicate the feat of the previous curler. Now, is that a little wide? Is that a little heavy? Looks like it. Not by a lot, mind you, but seeing that shot in theory,
yeah.
Not good. Olivier Bonin Ducharme now with a chance to hit, perhaps flop. They're on, now they're off, waiting for it to break. Trying to make it break. Looks like it's a touch heavy again, though.
He's all right.
That's okay, though. He doesn't look happy about it, though. Now there is a double setup.
Yeah.
Again, such a fine line. If you're like 6 inches too heavy,
Yeah.
what looks like a great opening, great opportunity. Tanner Horgan now with the attempt at the double.
Oh, good shot.
Good shot.
Good shot.
It's going to roll out. The liveliness.
Look at that. Perfect
Yep.
shot.
So now
Great shot.
sitting 2. Or do you go conservative? They went conservative here, I think. They're going to try to play one back the blue under the red, the front red. This is what they're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then they don't mind giving up one. They just don't want to give up a bunch, obviously. Got rocks moving, got one of them.
Yep.
Come around the blue one? On the right, the viewer's right? What did you do?
That's what he's looking at that. It could be dangerous. You could put it over there where he is. Yeah.
Very little ice given to this ball. There is a guard out there, but it's pretty close to the line. Not really guarding the house at all. That's a little heavy too, yeah.
Make a double there. No double there. No, that's for any better game to watch.
Is he hoping? Is there any chance, maybe obviously the double's not there, but to roll over beside the other red one in the 12 foot to make? And obviously, what you're trying to do is make it harder for them to avoid leaving something.
They've been pretty good at on the rolls to make the play.
Dustin Montpellier's first shot. Is it a nose hit? It is a nose hit. Jake Organ now being asked to make the hit and stick. Give it a big brush at the end.
Roll as far over as you can get. Got it over.
A little bit. Trying to make that rock curl some. Doesn't look like it's going to.
No.
Well, I think Epping will be happy to trade hits for the rest of the end.
Yeah, I think that's.
Three rocks to come for John Epping, 2 rocks to come for Sandy MacEwan. And number 9, 4-3 MacEwan. And a tenth and intense Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship. Now the goal here for for Jake Organ is to hit and stick.
Watch the roll. Good roll.
A roll behind cover, no low. There are your times that are left. The clock is on.
Both teams have done a great job in getting rolls. Playing perfect weight. Weight is so critical in those shots.
MacEwan shot here, trying to make a takeout. Well done.
Yep, good shot.
Now John Epping will come down and try to just replicate that shot. Sit 2. Take 2, he hopes. And be 1 up coming home without. Told you it's going to be an extra end. But it's not all over in this end just yet. John Epping out of Toronto. The rest of his team, 2 from Sudbury and 1 from Thunder Bay, correct? Dryden. Well done.
Yep.
For Epping. So, one more shot for Sandy MacEwan. Sticks around. It'd be nice to be shot here, at least to force him to make another takeout. Hit and roll out, he'll just draw in, but ideally, I'm saying the weight's up a bit. And he'll just draw now, I would think.
That's the old deal. Do you want to be 1 up with no hammer? Or
1 down with
down.
hammer.
Yeah, it's the old way of.
So do you think that MacEwan will be hyper
Will be pleased he's got
risky, or will he be conservative and just?
Yeah.
Good deal. But this is what you wanted. You're going to have a game that's coming down to the last 10 with the team that's trailing, only down 1, and with last rock. I told MacEwan before this started, this is where he'd be very happy, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that will slide in for 2.
Yep.
John Epping now takes the lead. 5-4 Epping after 9 ends of play at the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship. We're going to bring it on home with the 10th and perhaps final end right after this.
Ontario's mining sector is a global leader, and Agnico Eagle is proud to be at its heart. As Canada's largest gold producer, we operate world-class mines like Detour Lake and Macassa, creating thousands of jobs and driving billions in economic activity. But our impact goes beyond production. We foster a culture of the heart, investing in communities, supporting social development, and partnering with Indigenous groups to build lasting relationships and shared prosperity. We're shaping a future where Ontario remains a powerhouse in responsible resource development, strengthening the economy and enriching lives for generations to come.
Come on into Montana's, where there's a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Hey Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Esterbrooks here with Jack Lockhart. It all comes down to this, the final end of the Northern Ontario Men's Curling Championship. Curling Stadium, Curling Zone broadcast of this final. It is 5-4 for the defending champion, John Epping, versus Sandy MacEwan out of Sudbury. It has been one incredible game, and it's not over yet, obviously. And he is down 1, Jack, but he has hammer.
Yeah, and that's a huge thing, having the hammer.
I mean, Epping rolled through his first 4 games for the most part, and and had 48 hours off, whereas MacEwan had to play 8 games to get here.
Yeah.
Epping trying to obviously come around. Is that a little heavy? Well, not too bad.
Almost fudged on the tee there.
Yeah. Luke Ouimet's second shot here, being asked to come down to the red stone that's already right on the button. I think his line looks okay. Well, they're trying to get the curl a little bit more and a little strong. Is that a freeze call or a hit and a roll?
No, I think he's going to freeze one.
No, with that ice, I think it's a hit and a roll.
Well, no, yeah. Initially,
It looked like he was going to go wider with
yeah,
it, but he didn't.
initially.
Tanner Horgan being asked to remove that stone.
Well, the thing is, what Epping is trying to do is, okay, let them take their one. Now I got last rock in the extra. So that's the strategy right now.
Oh, a bit of a jam at the back there. He did not want that.
No, didn't need that.
And there's an extra stone in the back, or a stone in the back. Now blue is in pretty good shape early on. That's a big miss. It's amazing how those rocks in the back of the house now wreak some havoc.
Yeah.
Olivier Bonin-Ducharme now with his second shot. That looks like it's going to roll out though. Oh, another half shot that doesn't really help.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that one from there. Get rid of every blue one you got.
So back to back, I mean, you got to basically call them misses. Tanner Horgan's second rock here. Waiting for it to break. Good rock.
Yep.
Going for the come around.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not too concerned about that rock in the back 12. Trying to work that rock very hard, just by the guard. And a wonderful come around.
Dead buried.
He will make a play on it, Will Epping.
Yeah.
Thinks he can see enough of it just to chip it out, or pick it, as they say.
Yeah. If not, at least he'll get rid of that top rock.
It being inside isn't the worst thing in the world, no.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Jake Horgan now. Waiting for it to break. It's going to break too much. Oh, lovely
right.
shot.
Beautiful shot.
Lovely shot.
Yeah, that's great shooting.
Yep. Lovely shot there by Jake Horgan.
A beautiful draw. Perfect draw.
Yep.
And then that's another great shot. To
Great
get out.
touch shot there. And even though it looked like it was dead buried, the throw went up by Epping right away saying, yeah, we can get some of that.
Yeah.
So now it's Dustin Montpellier's attempt to put one in the 4-foot.
I'm ordering mine January 23rd. No,
Tenth in action here at the Granite Club. John Epping, defending champion for Northern Ontario, hanging on versus Sandy McEwan Scorson. Looks like he's got a nice shot here, Mr. Montpellier. Is it going to be shot? Oh, it will be shot, all right. Nice looking shot there. And they're going to play a run back. They're not even going to attempt to try to get at it. And it is one of his shots. I mean, it's one of his rocks, sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to erase that blue stone. There are two reds in the back, though, which could come into play. Jacob Horgan trying to run back, not going to get it. Does run off the front guard, but
leaving on blue.
Now it's a call to come around that blue one in front.
Yeah.
Leave that other one there all day.
One first two.
Justin Montpellier now with his second rock in the 10th end. Oh. Drawing to the open side. Has to be second shot. Also has to not leave a double. Oh, almost a wipeout. Well, it was. Oh, okay, he's going to come down to the red rock at the back, so he has a catcher there. Do you think that was by design, or do you think he was just a little heavy?
I think it was just a little heavy.
Two shots left for Epping, 2 shots left for MacEwan.
He's going to play the double. There's a double.
Timeout. We have a little chat now. I can understand why.
Oh.
Room right on the center line? Well, it was. Back on again.
Doesn't need any jams.
Made a shot like this or two before in this game. It's floating out just a hair. Oh, the chicken.
Jammed it. That's so straight up.
Those little helpers in the back. That's what Ed Winter used to call them. I think he called them little friends or little helpers in the back.
Yeah. That can be a winning.
That could be a winning rock right there. Wow. You gotta take, if you're Sandy McEwan, you got to take a real deep breath now.
That's right.
You know. Okay. Yeah. But that's the thing. He executed the double, but when there's, you know,
Yeah.
it always seems to be that way too, Jack, in the games. the rock at the back, it's kind of like, oh.
No, they're no good to you because most of the time you back into them walking back there, or you hit them, or they jam.
Tenth end, Sandy MacEwan down by one with hammer, sitting one, trying to put a second rock in the house and deny John Epping a chance to double his way out of jail. If this goes around, I don't know what Epping does. It's still pretty good. How do you get both of them out? Unless you run the blue one onto the blue one onto the blue one.
Well, the other thing is,
or try to out count them.
Yeah, freeze it on that blue.
Freeze it on the blue. Yeah.
It's not like.
And he has to obviously be shot when he freezes on that blue. Boy, oh boy. No, he is trying that shot that I first mentioned. A raised double to defend his championship. If he doesn't make it,
The other guy doesn't have to throw a rock.
he may not have to. No. If he gets one, then he will have to throw a rock. Oh, he didn't get it. Wow.
Another jam.
Like they're going to call timeout like they want to talk about this. Gee, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
I know I'm going on the way back clock, but it almost reminds me of when Al Hackner lost to Kerry Burtnick way back in '81 when Al tried to make a hit and couldn't quite roll out.
Yeah.
Just rubbed the rock, and Burtnick scored 3 in an era where, you didn't have a lot of rocks in play, and now
An easy shot. You got the whole house.
you got the whole house. Just find the paint, and you're going to St. John's to represent Northern Ontario.
Yep.
They're giving it a heavy brush, but they shouldn't really have to. You should have.
That's the whole house.
You did it. Look at him. Look at him. If the other guys had won, it would have been like, well, folks, incredible stuff. The upset has been completed. The emotions are high. Sandy MacEwan may be crying. I think it might be a few tears shared and spared tonight as people are very excited. The crowd, he had a big crowd here to support him in North Bay on this night. He is crying. But spending some time with maybe some partners. What an incredible show for him. He played great all week, but he had to do this the hard way. 9 games he had to play. 9 games.
You have to hand it to a team that has to come in that way in the back.
We're going to head to a break, folks. We'll be back with the trophy celebration, presentation, and celebration right after this. Please stay with us.
Come on into Montana's, where there's a deal every day. Why not try half-price wings Mondays, $5 tacos Tuesdays, all-you-can-eat ribs Wednesdays, $25.99 platters Thursdays, and drink deals every day. Only at Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.